actually smell it.
You can't get away from it. It is dessert for your garden.
It's dessert.
Eye-popping colors, a wonderful cinnamon bouquet fragrance, and it gives you a character for your garden, like the English cottage garden.
It does look like an English cottage garden, and it smells so good.
And these varieties are called the Super Trooper series, and ornamentally they put to shame other Dianthus because they have these extra large mini carnation-like flowers that have this wonderful fragrance.
It's like Altoids. It's like curiously strong. I mean, they're so.
It
is so good. Here's what happened.
Yep.
These sold out the last day they were presented. They were on like once. So they sold out the last day they were presented. And this is the only quantity of the season. We cannot get any more of these back in stock, and unfortunately, we do not have a lot. We're talking about live plants here. So it's not like we can grow more, but there isn't that much to be had. So only quantities of the season. Shipping and handling is included. You're not paying more for that, and you're getting 6 pieces of these.
That's right.
And the price here is $33.46. What's the process?
So the Super Trooper series has vibrant colors, and we're going to give you 6 of these, and they really are all eye-popping. They don't fade in the hot sun. It's great for your borders, your walkways, your pathways, garden edges, just like the ice plant.
You could do it right behind the Today's Special Value.
Exactly. They grow about 10 to 12 inches. Bingo. So, you know, each of this Dianthus collection will do about a 10 to 12 foot border compared to, say, the 25-foot border on the ice plant. So you get 2 sets on the Dianthus for every one on the ice plant.
Great.
And these colors will bloom from May, June, and July, late spring through about midsummer. That's almost twice what a typical Dianthus flower does, and you get so many more flowers. You'll be cutting them and putting them in vases, and then in 3 weeks later, they're all blooming again, just like you never missed a blink.
Close to 200 of these already gone, and they are being shipped to you as you see in your bottom right-hand screen. So you're getting a set of 6 of these. They come in these
really
little little pots.
These are already established too. When you get these home, guys, they've already had a winter, so they're going to produce a pot with blooms relatively fast, just a few weeks. That's only after a few weeks old. You know, let's say that's in May, and it goes all the way through July, and they're winter hardy to 15 below, the like part sun to full sun. And you can see that would be right behind the ice plant, hanging baskets as well. They're pretty impervious to pain.
I can't get across the smell on these. It just makes me so happy. Just if you just get these just to get the smell, the $33.46 is so worth it. And you've got a Gotta Grow guarantee. So if you don't love it, give us a call. You'll get your money back on these. M29258 are very popular, and you get 6 of them.
Yeah, so if you say, well, how fast do they grow? Well, the collection we have on the table is what you're going to have probably in the middle of June. This size, this bulk, this kind of, habit here. So it grows really fast. These plants are already vernalized that we send in the shipping because we want you to not to have to wait. We've done the waiting for you, so that means they're going to produce fast because they've done the hard work by the winter, and they've come out.
They've already had a winter, is what you said.
Yeah, you bet. So that means a lot in the garden, and they're not just plugged, stuck in 3 weeks ago.
Well, and that's the other thing. That's the difference between Roberta's, because these have already had a winter. So when I say these are the only quantities of the season, while we can grow more, it'll take us a whole another year to get these to this point. So what we have is what we have, and once they're gone, they are gone for the season. You won't see them again until 2016. Oh my goodness. So get what we have right now, get them home. It'll ship to you when you're supposed to plant them, and within a month
they'll be blooming in May, if not out of the box, which most of them will have buds on the box. Stick them, space them about a foot and a half apart.
They're like part sun?
Part sun to full sun.
Just like the
Today's Special Value. And the colors are really vibrant, non-fading. I mean, this is a really nice companion plant with the Today's Special Value. These will do about a 12-foot border compared to the 25-foot border. And on the Today's Special Value, about a foot and a half wide. So get 2 of these compared to 1 of those. You'll have a garden that's like, knock the socks off of all your neighbors.
Opening up my gate, and right as you walk in, so when people walk into my space, they have this smell that just opens up their senses and makes them so happy.
There's nothing that we know of that smells
I have never smelled.
This is cinnamon, pumpkin,
vanilla,
muffins, whatever.
It's just it's dessert.
It's
heaven.
Soft, fluffy flowers.
And it's so funny because if you ever come to QVC when we're having these shows and you walk into the warehouse, you can smell it. How many of these picked up? They've been probably pretty popular. Only quantities of the season, a few hundred, I believe, already spoken for. And shipping and handling included, like you see with everything in this show. All shipping and handling is included, so you're not paying anything more for that. Kevin, thank you.
You're welcome.
So only quantities of the season available on this one too, and did sell out in the debut last January. So when you think, oh, it's too early to be thinking about gardening, well, the problem is these don't ship to you until you're done, ready to get gardening, but we only have what we have because it's been growing through the year. So we can't get any more, and chances are these aren't going to last till it actually turns spring in order for you to pick them up. Okay, it's time for Hot Pick. Hot Picks is a really important product on the day. It gets a little extra love because it's something that we know that you love. And this one has been loved at QVC. So what we did, you don't want to say that you really kind of beat up the Wallines, but maybe we twisted their arm a little bit and said, come on, give us a really, really good price. And we were able to do that, and we passed the savings on to you, but what we have is what we have. It's called a while supplies last, limited time and limited quantity of these. Shipping and handling is included. This guy right here, this Sabi Star Sahara Desert Gemini Rose will last